No reindeer.
As we all have learned from YouTube, Christmas in Japan is much different than what we are used to in Western countries, with family traditions and feverish holiday shopping swapped out for KFC and date night.
How could I forget that obnoxious, mushy holiday where couples express their undying love for each other?
Sounds kinda nice, and while the holiday is not centered around religion, the imagery of Christmas decorations and gifts still make their way into anime. Also snowy winter weather, which is nice to see when your Christmas day is going to be a sunny and comfortable 76 degrees Fahrenheit. I wanted to talk about some of the anime Christmas episodes that I have seen before, but still leave you with that warm, fuzzy, festive feeling, in case you wanted to go watch them yourself for the holiday. Some of them you may have never seen, one you definitely grew up with, I think, because, you know, controversy.
Christmas with everyone.
Welcome back, I'm Dusk, but you can call me Koala. Today we're going to go over Christmas episodes in anime. These special episodes might not feel traditional to the standards of American or English-speaking countries, but they still capture the feeling of Christmas in their own way. Just as good as any Hershey's or Fruity Pebbles commercial. Think of it as an anime holiday playlist. And if you have any Christmas episodes to add, please leave them in the comments. It'll give us something to watch Christmas Day. And we're also going to rank them because some are better than others. Our first episode is Pokemon Holiday Hijinks. While there are multiple holiday episodes of Pokemon, my favorite is still the original from the Indigo League, that I think only aired once in the US because I remember seeing it. I'm remembering that Charmander had already evolved into a Charizard at this point. The story follows Ash and his group of Neverland friends who run into a Jinx, who's holding a boot that belongs to Kanto Santa. And then this episode gets wild.
If you want to make me, just don't kiss me, okay?
And of course, Team Rocket would try to capture Santa to steal all the gifts, because Jessie wants revenge. But just like any kids' content at the time, the ridiculous idea of everyone trying to get to the North Pole just isn't possible. But there is this cool telepathic Lapras.
You used all your strength to help bring Jinx back to Santa.
And the group helps Santa defeat Team Rocket and their rope. Also, the fact that in this universe that Santa uses a Rapidash makes this very Pokemon.
No reindeer.
It's a silly episode that we didn't get in the US right away. B-tier episode. It's meant for kids. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, episode 10, Troop Dragon on Stage. This one is a bit more grounded as Dragon Maid Toro, yes, she is a dragon, is tasked with putting on a Christmas performance for the local retirement home, and Toro is stoked. Of course, the dragons are clueless on what to do.
Should play a VR FPS FFA, aka Fragfest.
But they decide to go with a play. Despite all the confusion, the play goes really well, even with the changes the dragons have made.
You will be a magical girl with a duty to bear.
But the visuals of the town and the side story of Kana waiting for a Santa visit makes the episode fun. Exactly what a slice of life should be. I'm beginning to get the feeling that a thoughtful gift is more important than an abundance of gifts. It's also a B-tier episode, but almost an A. Kimi ni Todoke, episode 22, Christmas. This episode revolves around the class wanting to have a Christmas party.
Christmas with my family when I get home. I'll ask my mom and dad about it straight away.
But Sawako doesn't want to disappoint her family, because her family has a traditional Christmas dinner with a gift exchange every year. So she struggles with telling her parents she wants to go to the party with her classmates, and feels too guilty to tell them.
Maybe next year.
Because her dad is too excited. And after telling her classmates she can't go, her dad takes the beanie Sawako made for her crush, Kazehaya.
Oh, Sawako, thank you for the Christmas present. It's fantastic.
And after a very emotional phone call, Sawako's parents allow her to go, and she even gets the gift of a new 2009 cell phone. The music and daydreams of Sawako were also very Christmassy. Not to mention Sawako desperately running through the snowy weather is peak romance anime, but she misses the party entirely. However, everyone leaves, but Kazehaya sticks around and waits for Sawako, and gives Sawako a present, which is a charm for her new 2009 cell phone, while she gives him the gift meant for her dad. I really like this episode, and it's a pretty good look at how people in Japan celebrated on the 24th, and still had class the next day. This trick back to the mid-2000s is an A-tier episode. My Hero Academia, episode 101, Have a Merry Christmas. The episode actually starts out like any other episode, and doesn't feel like a Christmas episode at all, with Todoroki and Bakugo getting a hilarious interview, the kids getting hero training. It's not till the episode is almost over that we get the Christmas party, which is also on the 24th. There's not much that happens but a regular Christmas party montage, and Bakugo having a minor crisis, and this really weird song. Christmas is more of an afterthought than the main plot,
I haven't decided yet.
which would be fine if the episode wasn't called Have a Merry Christmas and called Winter Wednesday instead. So a C tier for this one. Toradora Episode 19, Christmas Eve Festival. On the night of the party, Taiga is all dressed up and gives Ryuji her father's fancy suit, showing that she's really thoughtful. As the party starts, an unhinged Kitamura becomes a shirtless Santa and the MC of the event.
Hey, why isn't Kitamura wearing a shirt?
Don't ask. Better to just ignore it.
Because mental illness can be fun too, and the event actually looks fun. Then we get an original Christmas song by Taiga and Ami. With a montage of what everyone else is doing, with Kitamura being weird again.
Do you think I'm sexy?
I could almost smell him.
Ew! I'm being harassed by a kinky Santa!
And then we find out that Taiga left the party to bring Minori to Ryuji because of the interesting love triangle in the series, leaving Taiga all alone, waiting for her visit from Santa. No family, no one.
All alone, with no one to lean on.
So Ryuji shows up in a bear costume that Taiga mistakes for Santa, and after the most wholesome moment, Taiga shows that she knew it was Ryuji the whole time, and thanks him.
Thank you. For everything, Ryuji.
But she still insists that Ryuji goes to Minori. But that's when Taiga finally realizes that she's grown attached to Ryuji, and how much it hurts that she just gave all that up. And as she cries for Ryuji in the cold winter night, Minori sees Taiga. Minori does have feelings for Ryuji, but in her own way, she rejects him, finally ending the love triangle and setting up the final few episodes of the series. S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier. Not only does this episode push the narrative forward, but it also reflects some of the most emotional moments in the series that has been building the whole time. So what's your favorite Christmas episode of anime? Is it on the list? Also, what's your favorite Christmas commercial? I like the Fruity Pebbles one where Fred finally shares the cereal. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, go ahead and like the video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're already subscribed, hi. While you're here, binge some of the shorts. They're pretty fun to watch and a lot of work goes into them. And I'll see you on the next video or on Twitch. Bye. I'll start streaming again soon. Is anyone else jealous of these anime Christmas parties? I was the only one at mine this year. It's fine. I was a little sad about it, but I'm over it now. Okay, happy holidays. Maybe next year will be better.